Hello everyone, Teacher Kurt back with you again, and today we're bringing you another video in our Wilderness Survival Skills series. Now, last time we learned how to make a compass using nothing but a needle and a cup of water. And today we'll be working with water again. Now, as I'm sure you know, water is an essential requirement of the human body, and without it, a person won't last more than 2 or 3 days. Unfortunately, when we're out in the wilderness, we don't always have access to drinkable water. Sure, there might be water around, but it could be too salty or too dirty to drink. And the last thing a dehydrated person needs is to become sick, because vomiting and diarrhea will only make them more dehydrated. So, being able to clean or purify water in the wilderness is a great skill to have, and that's exactly what we'll be doing today. Now, the process we're going to use to purify this water is known as distillation. Now, distillation is the process of separating the components of a liquid with the help of boiling and condensation. Now, we won't be boiling this water, but we will be heating it up. You might be wondering how we're going to do that without a stove or a fire. Well, there's your answer. We are going to use the power of the sun to separate the salt from this water. So the tool I'm going to be making is called a solar still. Solar means from the sun, and still comes from the word distillation. Now, first, I'm going to take the dirty, or in my case, salty water, and pour into this bucket. Then, I'll put this glass flask in the center. Now, the top of the flask has to be a little higher than the water level, or this won't work. Finally, I'll cover the top of the bucket with plastic wrap, and I'll put something heavy like a stone in the center. As the power of the sun heats the water, it will evaporate and condense on the plastic. The eraser makes the plastic droop a bit, so the water will collect there and then drip into our flask. If this works, the water droplets will be salt-free and safe to drink. Now, this is not a fast process, but can save your life if you're in an emergency situation in the outdoors. So, let's give it an hour or two, and then we'll check back to see if we've collected any drinkable water. It's been nearly 2 hours since we placed our bucket outside. So, let's take off the cover and see if we have any water that's safe to drink. Well, as you can see, it's a very small amount of water, but it did actually work. Now, I'm going to taste the water now to see if I can detect any salt. It's much less salty than before, so it did work. That's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you learned a new skill. Please remember to click like and share. For Shane English, this is Teacher Kurt. See you next time. Bye-bye.